for?
My first year was 1990. I ain't been every year. This is my 24th year coming down here. I'm riding a plus 45 and plus 50 on an 81 makeup. Said this is gonna be my last time, so I wanted to come in like I come in the first time with a tent. Very simple. Simple as I could be. We got a little tiny generator, my little tent chair.
Why do you think you've been coming down here this long?
Really? Because I'm done. I don't know. I have no idea. Because back when I started, all my buddies was doing it. And it was the thing to do, go down there. And if you did good down there, you could put an N on your bike. Yeah. You'd have 5 N. I had 5 N in 98. Yeah, 97 got 5th, so I had 5 N. That was a big thing. If you had an N on your bike, you was a badass.
Yeah.
You know, now nobody does the N's no more. Kind of makes me sad.
Walk the floor and think about the home we shared. The lonesome halls and empty walls are all that's there.
Friday I actually did a pretty good mountain bike ride. Went back behind, quite a ways behind Loretta's place. It's pretty neat back there. Might buy some property over here. Driving with the family, yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. We're pretty tight, so I mean, like it doesn't really, we don't get annoyed of each other too much, which is good.
So traveling to the races, going across country we've been doing it for about 10 years now, like really racing. Everybody loves being in the motorhome together and just that time, that bonding that we all have and the places we like stopping and seeing, and it's become a tradition. I think that quality time that we get to spend is priceless. We're stuck together, so it's like, I don't know, there's bickering, there's times where everybody's at each other, but all in all, it's such a great experience for our family, and we do love being together.
I'll definitely look back on this and realize like how much the whole family put into this, and yeah, I mean just how close we've gotten through all this.
I don't know how to quantify it really, but I mean it's everything. I mean it's either training, eating right, getting to the track, making sure that our bikes are good. It seems like we revolve around motocross pretty much and try to have a balance to stay normal. But I mean it's 75%, I'd say, of like everything. I think I was drawn to motorcycles just because of the ability to like get somewhere without walking or running. Like as a kid, to me that was so much fun to like go up a hill that you'd have to walk up, you know, and just be up to the top in like seconds. So I loved motocross. I loved anything with 2 wheels.
I'd just say I love it. I love the rush, like getting the heart rate up. Favorite event would probably be the freestyle dudes. Yeah, they throw down, so that's pretty fun to watch. I'm gonna do every moto win ice cream. I expect myself to win for sure. Honestly, more focused on next combine. Like, I want to be beating the A riders more than I want to be in the B class. I got my leg stuck in my rear wheel and ended up breaking my leg from it getting stuck in the rear wheel, and then since my leg was in the rear wheel, it like stopped the bike on a landing of a jump. So a kid also landed on my shoulder and I broke my scapula. So that's probably been my biggest injury so far.
I'd say we all do it because we're just competitive people. I think all 5 of us like winning a lot. So I think it's just the competitiveness and our family. And when you put so much into something, especially motocross, like you want to get to the top.
Why do I do all this? The adrenaline rush, to be honest. Makes you feel alive. To be honest, I'll probably never be satisfied. But yeah, I'll try to win.
Wonder how much shit I wrote down, you never broke down. My back used to be up against walls, it's on the ropes now. Fighting for that feeling we had in your Loretta. Back when you saw the thorns on my crown, more like a halo. My conscience punished me for the past while I was out there trying to ball. Bet you seen through the mask, hope I ain't being brash. If I say you could've split it with me, girl, you would see riches with me if you stuck around through the rags. My motivation these days is different. I mostly be to myself, I don't wanna spoil a couple things I prayed for and was gifted. Just peep the drive, see how I stayed in my lane when they shifted. I knew that time could not erase what my destiny's written. Right there next to these writtens. In my skin and my DNA like the one that was risen. I'm not that brave and I'm what life is the only decision. I'm not alone in my plight, I want you alone for the flight. About to take off in a minute. I dreamed it up, changed all my lifestyle. New money, nice house, I cleaned it.
Hammer the sight lap. Hammer down. Fire it up, dude.
But I don't know what you want. You thinking of it make me wrong. Cause it been too long. Yeah, still I got my eyes on probably else. It's sight, just tunnel vision. If I got commas missing, I don't know who might come up missing. I don't know who gon' beat her through it. Thought you were at one time, that got proven not to be so true. I got left halfway out my mind, had to gather some things. Rearranging what really mattered, kill casual flings. Set the goal and saw nothing after, had to take a risk. Bet on me, cause that's what it was. Before you fantasize of them, you should dream of a better self, and that's for real. I dream it up.
They were going that fast. I don't know.
They were ripping. Don't worry about it. When they came around the second lap and they were both running 48s, I'm like, holy shit.
Hold your head high, dude. You did awesome, okay? I know. You did awesome. You did everything you could, okay? Okay? That's all you can do is everything.
Okay, and you did. So pissed.
There is Landen Gordon, second place. He's 20 later in the class right now. With this two, with the 1-2. Waiting to bring right now, third place.
Being in Tennessee and at Loretta's, it feels like Michigan, just a little bit warmer. So I always, it feels homey. I like to hang out with my buddies, drive golf carts around.
Side by side or golf cart?
Golf cart. Risk is higher.
I raced for a long time, rode and raced for a super long time, and then Vincent was a little guy and obviously was into what his dad was doing, so we got him a PW, taught him, the basics of how to ride and have a good time. So obviously I had a great time riding myself. Then there was like times where I would like leave for work on the weekend, and then getting videos and photos where mom's got the PW and the SUV because Vincent won't leave her alone about taking him riding.
It's obviously like a big race, and I obviously care how I do a lot, but I really just want to do my best and have a lot of fun, and whatever that is, I'm proud of myself.
Obviously, I'm close with my parents, and they're even here. They've been here every single time that we've been here, and I was talking to Tim Cotter about how many times he had been here, and versus how many years the event has been going, and I had been here like 9 times myself racing, and this is our 7th year racing with Vincent. The first time that I came here was on a PW50, and my dad also raced at that class. Motocross roots in our family run super deep, and it's something that my dad truly loves, has a passion for.
Everybody goes except for my sister, because she's got to stay locked into on her gymnastics. But I'd say Dee's like one of my best friends, even though he's my brother, so we always have a lot of fun. Donovan's always raced a little bit here and there, but this past year he's joined the mountain bike teams, taking that pretty seriously. Pretty surprised because, he's a huge snacker, so he's got to get used to that, not as snacking like on candy and high sugar.
Definitely, it's a fun journey to help raise like an athlete in a sport that but it's definitely difficult because it could be pretty easy for me to get carried away and push an agenda on my kid, like, oh yeah, I know this sport, this would be fun for you to do, I can help you excel, but ultimately like the experiences that I have with racing doesn't really like translate to him. He's got to get his own personal experience, make some mistakes, or go through some hard times with his racing so he can learn and evolve.
I broke my hand, my 5th metacarpal pretty good. I also split my chin open on that crash. I have an AC separation, broken collarbone, dislocated my elbow, I've broken my wrist. I just think it's obviously crazy fun, and I really love like the competitive part about it. I'm just a really competitive person, and I like to win.
where you tabletop triple. Off the lean angle on the takeoff, you got to be like really precise there. Don't just be wide open just to be wide open. Your bike is pretty fast. You don't have to gas it just to gas it.
I don't stop. It's only I can see. Even if I end up all alone, I know my destiny.
This bike flipped into this pond, and then I had to change the whole bike. And he hit his head pretty good, so I'm like, can you try responsibly?
It's sports knowledge that you can press reset every time. You can just immediately, all right, I know I'm the baddest dude, and all it's going to take is one execution, and I'm back on track. Yep.
Yes, I'm busy. Are you right with me? See, I'm living in that life, but I got a fire that burns so bright from the back road to the street.
Vincent Wey, put it up on the box.
Don't tell me that you have to go.
This inside's not good today right there. See that?
See, I can't stop, no, I don't stop. It's only I can see. If I die trying to turn the tide, y'all remember.
I would have a hard time when I would stand late. The inside rut would take my foot off. Like hard. So I just need to like slow down, sit down earlier.
It could, but like basically just like less lean angle, which means slow your entry down.
It's really, I could never do it. I was always digging my foot peg into everything.
It's because he's shorter than you. Let's go.
I raced in Canada yesterday, so I had to catch a flight early this morning and come here, but I definitely feel like I have a big target on my back, big old red target, but I mean, it definitely means a lot as an amateur. This year, I definitely have something big to prove, to show that I think I deserve a spot in the pros right now.
I do think this sport is like a drug, so it is addicting, and it has its extreme highs and extreme lows. So, you know, there's a lot of good people in the sport. I think it's like with Drew, it doesn't matter where he goes in this country, and even in lots of other countries, he has friends and he knows people, you know, and that wouldn't have been the case had he not been involved in this sport. And so,
in the past years, you know, you just come in and have fun. Kids get here early and go swimming in the creek and stuff. I used to do that when I was younger. Now I just show up and race, but it's definitely one of the best amateur experiences you can get.
I think everything that you learn and the work ethic that you develop in this sport, if you move on to do something else, you're just already going to be elevated a little bit above just the average Joe walking around. So
once you get a little bit later in your career, there's a lot more people that come in, like managers and trainers and nutritionists and everybody like that. But I mean, you still got to make time for family, you know. Yeah, just trying to appreciate these years.
You have to consistently be up front because you have to have support, because we didn't have a lot of money, so it's like we can't afford to continue racing and go to the level you want, so you have to earn it.
I sold my house, lived 2 training facilities, one for 6 years, one for 2 years and still counting. And you know, my dad quit his job to work for me as a mechanic. And
yeah, I lived out of a camper for about 5 years. I think at the time it felt pretty natural. You know, we just knew, we just wanted to do whatever it took, you know, to get to the level that he wanted to, and it did started, you know, getting stressful just to not have somewhere else to go to get away from it and stuff.
You know, it's been a big sacrifice and they helped me out a lot, and I want to give that back to them one day.
You know, I always like to say he's driving the bus. We're just along for the ride, so.
Let's have a fucking week.
That's right. Let's start this off right.
Bills.
It was due for a new one.
You want to divvy up the credit card?
Proud of you, man.
VP, Arma, Stacy,
Dog, two dog. Be proud, you rode awesome.
60, Epica.
Sorry.
MH. Well done.
I think it seized-ish.
I am West Speed.
Tell him I said make the decision right now. When the gate drops, no prisoners till the checker flag. Tell him.
Oh, I already
no matter
told
what.
him.
But tell him that's what I said.
All in or all out?
Association 2, Hayden Dudley.
Yeah, keep fighting. We never give up.
Yeah.
I believe has a amateur rider of the year.
That's a tough one to swallow.
Okay. You gonna go fishing? You gonna do ice cream? Yeah. Let's go get ice cream. Go get ice cream? Okay.
Born over a fault line, bad teeth and worse habits, high heels in a trailer. If you want it, you should have